Hello everyone, this is James with the second installment of my introduction. I channel ToracM. He is an entity that speaks through me from a quantumness. He was talking to you about how America was the first and is the first to develop time travel and what this meant. He wants to continue and teach you a little more with this conversation. So, no further ado, I will now bring out ToracM. Thank you. Hello, I'm ToracM. It's nice to be with you all. I come to you from the quantumness, transmitting to you through Mr. James, my partner and mouthpiece, to your third dimensionness. Try to open your minds, take in this information with an understanding. So here we go. I said the United States government was the first to develop time travel. Yes, America is blessed. Now, this technology is very top secret, highly top secret. It's the most top secret thing the government does not want people to find out about because it could be used against us. It could be used against other countries. It could be used as a weapon. Generally, your America, United States, is a good, one of the better countries in your world. On one hand, they mean well. On the other hand, they're not looking to ascend. The powers that be just want to control, and they want money and greed. And they think that's it. They can't open their minds and realize there is an ascension waiting for them. When you see lights in the sky, what you are seeing is one of your United States government's time ships going to a future point or a past point, or coming back from a future or past point, coming in and out of a quantum flux, which enables the translation into another time, which is hard to explain. It took your government a couple hundred more years from this time in 2017 now to actually develop this technology. But once you have it, forward or back, it's meaningless. They want you to believe in UFOs. They may say, no, there are no aliens in the sky. You are all tripping out. They may say this. They do say this. Because they want you to go, aha, see, they're lying. They don't want us to think there's UFOs, but there really is. Well, here's the honest truth. 90% of the lights in the sky you see are not UFOs. They are your own United States technology testing different types of equipment or running in and out of the time fields to change things in the past or future. For the most part, for the betterment of you and your country. Now, if the people in charge would quit trying to control you like this, by going back and stacking the deck and making America so great and blah, 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 blah. It's all a matter of control. That's why man has amnesia. That's why we had to wipe them out in the past, create floods and a Bible and all this to rationalize it and to say, see, God said, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll tell you what, there's no one God. God is all of us. God is the goodness in you, me, and every other soul in this universe that means well. That is God. We are all God. God is of a quantumness. God is everywhere at once, at all times, in all places. Everything Albert Einstein, for example, ever said, ever thought, every breath he ever took, still exists in a quantum, at all times, for all places. You see time as linear, stretched out. Now, yesterday, tomorrow. I see time like this, in a ball. Everything at once, all the time, all day long, every day. In the quantum, you can access the thoughts, memories, actions. In the linear, you remember or have premonitions of this. In the linear, you can't help this way of thinking. So you look in the sky and you see a lights up there dancing around, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know, even in the future, we have a sense of humor. And even in your future, you do too. A lot of times the pilots will play around in the sky just to make people go, look, UFOs, there's aliens up there. They can't let you know that it's us testing a new time travel ship, going back to the point of Noah and seeding the clouds, going forward to a point where we need to interject against a rogue nation state in the future. Whatever it may be, that's what's happening. Because why would an intelligent race of aliens travel here to build pyramids? If they were intelligent enough to travel here, they would be of the quantum and they would already be here, or not if they chose. And if they are not of the quantum, they are of 3 dimensions, which means they would have to build a ship and travel light years. Kind of like where you're stuck now, and you're not faster than light thinking. So why would they pack families, resources, kids, animals, doctors, scientists on a huge ship for a one-way travel to another part of the galaxy to come and build pyramids and do things that make no sense and leave us scratching our heads? Why would they? They would not. If they were that smart, they would be of the quantum and they are already knowing of you. Therefore, what your government says is just what is James' word. Hogwash. It's hogwash. The truth is much simpler. You are the aliens. You are the ones. You are the Pleiadians, the Greys, the gods of old. You descended from the skies and you taught them how to everything. You gave them technologies. You left clues. You did all that. All to stack the deck for now and for the future. This is your United States government trying to control you. But it matters not, because the information I give you is more powerful than any time travel trick or technique. The knowledge of ascension and knowing what's really happening in your world will allow for the hundredth monkey syndrome. Let me interject on that very quickly, my children. The hundredth monkey syndrome, if you do not know. There's monkeys on an island secluded from all other monkeys in the world. One monkey on this island, one smart monkey, because they survive on coconuts, found that taking a sharp rock, hammering it on the coconut, made it easier to open. Therefore, he got his nutrients faster, easier. He grew better, stronger, and smarter because he was able to get more vitamins and nutrients. Another monkey saw this monkey doing that, copied his actions, so on and so forth. Now, after 100 monkeys were doing this, it's like the information transmitted through the ether. And every monkey that ever wanted to crack a coconut from there on in any other part of your world had this information, had this ability and knowledge. Grab a rock, crack it open. It's called using a tool. It's every other monkey after 100 knew this. So, it's not that after 100 human beings understand the quantumness and ascension that all human beings will ascend. With humans, it's more like a number of probably 100 million. Hard to say exactly. But at some point, the scales will tip when enough of you start reaching the point of wrapping your mind around the quantumness and shining your light and frequency, vibration, raising your awareness and allowing. And at that point, this 100 monkey system will start taking a hold with human beings, and it'll be like an avalanche, a domino effect, and everybody will begin to ascend. And it could reach a point where the majority of you ascend. The rest of the leftovers that were a little closed-minded will see this as the rapture that the Bible speaks of. Because those that will not accept it will be the strong religious ones, born into the religious life, and they will accept nothing else. That is a matter of closed-mindedness and will hold them back for this lifetime. But they'll be born into a new body someday, and they'll be given another chance to ascend. But they will see us missing people who have ascended as taken to heaven by the rapture. Because everything that the small mind can understand is related to the Bible. And they say, well, it's because God said, have faith. Well, I'm here to tell you, everything in this universe makes logical sense. If it doesn't make logical sense to you, then it is hogwash. The answers are all very logical. So when mankind can reach this tipping point and ascend, there will be no need for the secrets of time travel, because in the quantumness I can travel to whenever I feel. I am everywhere at once. I'm with you. I'm over there. I'm over there. Linearly, I'm over there. My children, we've been watching you for so long. We've been kind of debating when is the best time to inform you of these matters. Well, the time is at hand, because you are starting to awaken. At least a lot of you in the United States of America are beginning to awaken to a new understanding. You're beginning to walk around with a higher level of frequency, with that smile on your face that says you can rise above anything. Nothing is a problem. You can carry this with you, and people that are of the same will attract to you. That's co-creating. People that are of the small-minded group that will never relate in this lifetime will repel. So, my children, co-create together, gather, meditate, debate, talk to each other with your minds, try to communicate in that fashion. That is one thing that will help you to openness. Practice the arts of love, light. Practice the art of attraction, if you need something, if you're short on the money you need to survive in your third dimensional reality. Understand that you need that, but that's not everything, and that you need it to get by for now. And so shoot that rocket off, and say you need this and say you need that, and then do not dwell on it. Forget it. Play with your dog. Go take the kid out to the park. Do something. Go for a drive. Just forget it. Don't focus on it. Think of it like you already have this. And my gosh, that brand new car won't just appear. It'll seem like it. Once it's there, it'll seem like, well, you always had it. You won't even be excited. It's always been that way. And in this manner, you are rich. You are very rich. You can have anything you want. Just allow it. That's in your third dimension, so have fun with that while you're there, because it's much more fun once you're here. But don't get stuck with the material things like your government has trying to control you. Let them just keep trying, rise above it, and ascend. And someday they will be scratching their heads going, what happened to the people? Maybe that book we wrote way back then and we called it the Bible, maybe there's something to it. I don't know. Half the people are gone. We do talk about a rapture in here. Well, why did we put that in there? I don't know. If you believe something hard enough, it will happen. If a lie is told long enough, it will be the truth. So don't listen to their lies. The book called the Bible, they placed thousands of years ago back in time, is now ingrained into everything we know. Therefore, it is a lie that has become a truth. So people will look at the people that have ascended and go, what happened to this half of the world? Well, they will say, they're in heaven. It's the rapture. It's the end of days. You go with your closed-mindedness. Go with your control. The rest will ascend. And in turn, those ascended will help those that come back after their physical life is done. They will come back for another chance to ascend in a new body. And as you go through your linear time, it gets easier for these people to drop the hardcore societal rules that have said, no, God said this and it's take it in faith or don't take it at all. Go to heaven or hell, but it'll be easier for these people to break through those barriers, because there are still the old guard born into that hard religious factor that will not give it up. Those people will have to die in their third dimensional bodies in this lifetime. And when born in a new body again, they will have a much better chance, because that old guard is not so strong as it was. And you, the ascended, will come in ways like this to help your brothers and sisters of your world to join you. It is so much better to be in the quantum than to be rich with money on your world. It's delicious here. Everything is love and light and beauty. And there's no money that can buy that. Not in the third dimension. And money doesn't exist in the quantum. Remember, the lights in the sky you see are the time ships of your government. Everything they say and to you and tell you and try to pass as far as laws, and it's all a matter of controlling you, keeping you where you're at so they can have money, so they can have the things that they feel are the most important in this world. When if I could get through to them and they could understand ascension, all of this would be dropped. borders would fall. There would be one world, one government, one form of loving guidance on your planet that would lead us to you, that would lead you to us, that would lead everybody to an ascension point. But the linear closed-mindedness says no, they have to control us. So don't buy into that. Rise above it. Be a light worker. Shine your light. Keep your frequency high. Keep your vibration at such a strong point that control the people that live in that realm flee from you. And in that same token, you will attract light workers to co-create, and the 100th monkey system will begin. I thank you all so much. James needs to come back now. He's still very new at this, and it is tiring to him. I am ToracM, coming to you from the quantum. I love you all so much. Remember, ascension is waiting for you. Join us. My children, I bring back James now. I love you all. Have a great linear day. Hi everybody. See, he took off my glasses again. He says I don't need them. Maybe when he's speaking I don't, but as James, the channeler, I need my glasses. All right, well, I hope you learned something from that. I love you all. I only want the best for you all. And Torak will be back very soon. Any questions, comments? Please email me at ToracM is James at gmail.com. I will list the email address on my channel. I am not doing this for any kind of money. I want everybody to know that. I'm doing this for human beings, for love, for the matter of ascension, to bring you information. I'm doing this because I love you all. I'm doing this for human beings. And I say I'm not doing this for money because I want to say that I am available for personal channelings, group channelings, in person, for no fee. If you'd like to donate me some gas money, that's fine. Other than that, I am not in this for a profit. I'm in this to bring you the words of a quantum entity that has ascended and that has a knowledge greater than ours. I'm doing this because I want to see humankind advance themselves and get past this governmental shadow government control thing. Yeah. Anyways, I'm James, and I am the mouthpiece for ToracM, and he will be back with plenty more to say. Thank you very much. Have a great day.